Welcome back to Ask Allison. Here's today's question. I have ADHD and organization is something I really have to work at. I don't feel confident about running all the details of a practice. I'm a big picture person with lots of energy and creativity, but figuring out all the sequential details of how to do things and what needs to happen next, like breaking down my goals, is very challenging and intimidating. What is your advice for me regarding how to start off with these things in mind? Love this question. So first, I'd like to thank Therapy Notes for sponsoring Ask Allison. They are the #1 rated electronic health record system available today with live telephone support 7 days a week. It's clear why Therapy Notes is rated 4.9 out of 5 stars on Trustpilot and has a 5-star rating on Google. Therapy Notes makes billing, scheduling, note-taking, and telehealth incredibly easy. And for all you prescribers out there, Therapy Notes also has ePrescribe. So if you're coming from another EHR, Therapy Notes makes that transition incredibly easy, importing your demographic data free of charge so you can get going right away. Find out what more than 100,000 mental health professionals already know. Use promo code ABUNDANT at therapynotes.com for 2 free months. All right, so I got you. The very first thing you should do is get my free Getting Started checklist. It has everything you need to do in the early stages of your practice. That will be our free worksheet today. The tasks on this list are typically the quick but annoying ones. They're the ones that most people, regardless of their level of executive functioning, don't want to do. You've gotten yourself to do hundreds of thousands of mundane tasks thus far in your life, so pull on whatever strategies you use to temporarily learn SPSS or study for your licensing exam or whatever other one and done grading kinds of things you've had to do to get to this point in your life. I recommend body doubling with a friend who is also starting a practice or has paperwork to catch up on if body doubling typically helps you. And I have no doubt that you'll get them done if you use those strategies, if you're motivated for your own practice. All you have to do is combine the things that have worked for you before with the drive that you have so that you can be more creative in your practice. The ongoing tasks of your practice are going to be tougher until you figure out the specific system that works for you. One of my very successful students with ADHD, Erin, found that creating spreadsheets with interesting data she could use to become more successful, like where clients were coming from so that she could do more of wherever they came from, creating set routines for the stuff that is hardest to get done, using the strategies that worked for her back in agency life and grad school, and creating systems that make a lot of it easier. So like templates for her notes, those things help. Outsourcing is another really powerful tool for things that have to get done but don't require you to do them. I strongly recommend finding a VA early on to manage the things that you struggle to manage on your own. Because yes, you can upload your own blog posts. It is not hard, but you could also hire someone for significantly less than your hourly rate to take the mental burden off of you, especially if you have a bunch of blogs that you keep not posting that are already written. So I recommend making a list of everything you do, from seeing clients to business management to paying bills to seeing what has to be you and what doesn't. There is no shame in needing help. My executive assistant helps me with physical mail because I will let an envelope sit unopened for whatever reason. I don't know why I do that. As regimented and routinized as I am, an unexpected piece of mail will stay on my mental to-do list for an embarrassing length of time if she doesn't help me. So don't be afraid to delegate and don't be afraid to ask for help. With a caveat, don't delegate website copy, social media, or blog writing to a marketing company or somebody who doesn't work primarily with therapists. I keep seeing people do this, and you may as well just set your money on fire. A marketing bro is unlikely to write a blog post that speaks to your ideal client. If you hate social, don't use it. You don't need it. Choose a different marketing strategy rather than paying somebody to put up some like trite quotes that don't mean anything to your ideal clients. See what systems your EHR has in place, and you will greatly benefit from an all-in-one system if you have executive functioning issues. Use every single function available that will make your life easier. It takes maybe a couple of hours to explore and start to implement the different functions, but it's going to save you incredible amounts of time in the long run, and also it'll keep you from using up your willpower moving forward. Don't use anything external if your EHR provides it. Yes, you can save an extra 0.5% if you use a different credit card processor, but the $800 that you'll save over the year wouldn't be worth the sessions that you would forget to bill by using an external processor. Create really simple systems. Talk to your clients about recurring appointments. Put your client Jane's Tuesday at 2 p.m. appointment in as recurring forever. Never make an appointment with a client without your schedule in front of you. So that means like never answering your phone, never opening your email unless you have your stuff in front of you. You are 99% less likely to double book if you do it this way. And fewer emails will slip through the cracks too. Um, I hope that helps you get started. Your ADHD will not keep you from having a thriving, organized practice. It may take some time to find the right systems for you, but if you keep at it, you'll find them and things will run smoothly. Today's free worksheet is the Getting Started checklist, which you need if you are the most organized person alive or the least. And you can grab that by sending us a message or putting in the comments the word sheets, as in worksheets. Or you can grab it just straight from our website at abundancepracticebuilding.com/checklist. I hope that's helpful. Take great care.